Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the famed New York Arena here in Midtown Manhattan for tonight's main event. 15 rounds of lightweight action between Diego Corrales and Arturo Thunder Gatti. Diego Chico Corrales is on his way to the ring right now, and you can see how excited he is for this one. Lots of confidence. Arturo Gatti's making that final walk that separates man and warrior, soon to be in battle there in the ring.
All right, gentlemen, one thing, protect yourself at all times, okay? Let's touch him up.
15 rounds scheduled here in this much anticipated fight, and we are underway with round number one. We expect a high work rate among these two fighters. Now, do you want to see that same work rate throughout the whole fight? Or is that your expectation?
I'd love to, because we'd be having a good time, and our fans, they're going to enjoy it.
Nice counter by Gatti. Comes right back at him with a left hand. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Diego Corrales. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Chico able to land the counter punch. Whatever game plan and strategy they may have come in with, Teddy, they may have just thrown it out the window. They're trading blows nonstop in the round one.
Everything's been thrown out the window. Everything in the room is going out the window, and we love it.
Final 10 seconds of round number one. As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
Carry the way you catch it. Got that? It's going to happen. You're going to catch it. You're going to catch it. Right. He boxes just like that. You're gonna.
Here we go. Round two is underway. Rid of that one.
Side to side.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Corrales with a block punch. Teddy, we hear a lot of people talking about where are the next great fighters coming from. In your eyes, I mean, you're around gyms all over the country, all over the world. Where are they coming from?
Well, Joe, I'll tell you where they're not coming from. They're not coming from football anymore. In the old days, the big guys, instead of going on the football field, somebody would look to make them into the next heavyweight champs. But now they're going to college, they're going to places where they find it a little bit of an easier travel, and we're losing a lot of those athletes.
Oh, what an exchange! Parries that punch away. He's got his guard up really well that time. Oh, he is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments.
No holding.
That was a miss by Gatti.
Okay, listen. You can throw him off with head movements. That's it. Throw him off with head movements. We'll take care of the swelling. Just focus on the fight and we'll take care of it.
Back to fight action as a new round is underway. Of course, in that last round, it was fairly one-sided. He was hit pretty hard, and now he has to overcome that here.
Yeah, you don't have to be Notre Dame to know that. I mean, everybody saw, you know, he got staggered, his knees buckled, did a little dance there. But what you have to really know now is know why you got hit and correct that immediately.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Diego Corrales.
Keep your hands up. Double up your punch.
Nice counter by Gatti. Halfway through this round here.
Get in there. Let's go. Coming down side to side.
Chico able to land the counter punch. Diego Corrales is probably thinking to himself that he found an early answer. The counter punch doing damage here.
And his opponent's thinking, what the heck am I doing? Am I shadow boxing? Because I'm not finding nothing. But I tell you, if I am shadow boxing, that shadow, it has a little bit of a punch. It's hit me back.
Diego Corrales is able to avoid that punch. We come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down blue or red corner what he did early. Because sometimes a judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
Lean to the side, then boom, counter punch. Don't worry about it. The swelling is nothing. Just.
Here we go with the fourth round.
Let's see some more head movement. Let's see some more head movement. Get out of the way.
That's a nice counter punch from Diego Corrales. What a chin. And can you believe the shots this guy's absorbing? A stinging counter punch after some fine defense by Gatti. Arturo Gatti's proving to be elusive. Good counter punch from Corrales. He is very much being tested here, even though he's likely up on the scorecards. He's getting a real test here.
Yeah, Joe, a test that will serve him in the future. If he goes on to win this fight, which I think he will, he's going to take what he learned here today, what he gained here today, and it's going to serve him as he moves forward in his career.
That was a miss by Gatti.
Beat him to the punch.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Oh! Just ate a big uppercut. He's in bad shape.
Relax. You're doing great. Keep the pressure on. Keep on him. No need to get excited. You're doing fine. Let's work on that swelling. Listen, your best defense is to throw more punches. You need to throw more punches. That will keep him away. You gotta give me the double jab. You're not giving me the double jab.
So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen again.
Good counter punch from Corrales. Arturo Gatti's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Able to land the counter punch. End of the round here, and as I glance around ringside and look at the judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down, because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was, and you know, it's the kind of round where one guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30 seconds, and that's exactly what the judges remembered.
Listen. Pick his jab. That's right. Pick his jab. When he throws the jab, hey, don't waste it. But I want you to keep those hands moving.
And we are back underway. Another round in a fight that's been very entertaining, but I wouldn't want to be a judge. This is one of those fights that could go either way. Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities, because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Good counter punch from Corrales. It's got the look of a fight that's going to go the distance. But I'll tell you this, Teddy. It'll have lots of action right to the final bell.
Yeah, I have a funny feeling this is like a throwback fight, and these are the mentalities of these two fighters. If you told them it was a 20-round fight, like the old days, a 30-round fight, they would somehow find a way to go the distance.
Arturo Gatti's fighting real smart here on the outside. It is unbelievable to sit back and just watch what these guys are willing to give and to take. Wow, what a fight so far.
Well, give and take, that's the key word. Sometimes you're forced to become great. And right now, each one of them are forcing the other to go to great places.
Chico able to land the counter punch. Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. The end to another very entertaining round in what has been a very entertaining fight. A fight where there's just bad intentions. The fight that just doesn't have the feel of a fight that's going to be a decision win for somebody. Looks like somebody's going to get stopped.
Right from the beginning, they've been fighting with desperation. Like going the decision, as you just touched on, has not been in their minds at all.
Listen, I need to see more counter punches, okay? Whenever he misses counter, let's get on that swelling, get the compress on that.
Here we go, action to start the 7th round. And Corrales able to block that punch. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Nice counter by Gatti. Diego Corrales is making some costly mistakes here. Number one among them is he's not moving his head at all.
No, he's a stationary target right now. And now the only thing that he's lucky about is only one's coming at a time. But in a little while, his opponent, you know it, his opponent's going to start putting them together. Then he might not be here anymore.
Arturo Gatti's got a bad cut now that's opened up on his cheek. You can see there's blood on his cheek. Halfway through what is one of the best rounds you'll ever see. Just great action.
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you love roller coasters, you go to an amusement park. If you want to see left hooks, right hands, every direction, great chins, great endurance, great heart, you come to this fight. You stay right here.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand.
Jump on me this round, all right? Let's get on that swelling. All right, listen. You need to create more punches, okay? Slip this punch and throw it straight right down the middle. I need you to throw more punches. Body, bang, the body, hit the body.
So we've reached the halfway point of this main event. Able to get rid of that one. Arturo Gatti's doing well sticking to a game plan on the outside. Arturo Gatti's shown us that if he pulls this trigger, he's hitting that target. His accuracy is great.
Well, that's part of his ability. You know, I mean, it's not just his hand speed and that he's technically good. You know, he's got a little bit of pop, but he knows when to throw. See, that's important, Joe. Knowing when to let the hands go. He knows exactly what time it is.
Nice counter by Gatti. A little defense turns to offense by Gatti. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Diego Corrales. Well off the mark by Gatti. A headshot blocked. Blocks away that headshot. Teddy, making predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round here. This fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts.
It's kind of like going and watching that home run contest. Nobody's trying to hit singles or doubles. You know they're all going for the fences.
The cut's nothing. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We'll take care of the cut. It's nothing. A small cut, nothing to worry about. You just focus on the fight. We'll take care of this swelling. Get on that. Get on that.
As another round gets underway, it gets us thinking, how much more of this will we see? Hard to envision this fight going the distance with how lopsided it's been. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Diego Corrales. Well off the mark by Gatti. Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing. To go in this round. Neither man has decided to slow down at all. Oh boy, what a round. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Diego Corrales. Keep your head. Holy cow! Oh, he is stunned. He could go down.
You're doing good. You're doing good. Keep it up, all right? Very, very good. We'll take care of the cut. There's nothing. A small cut, nothing to worry about. Let's get on that swelling.
Back to fight action as a new round is underway. Of course, in that last round, it was fairly one-sided. He was hit pretty hard, and now he has to overcome that here.
Yeah, you don't have to be Notre Dame to know that. I mean, everybody saw, you know, he got staggered, his knees buckled, did a little dance there. But what you have to really know now is know why you got hit and correct that immediately.
Arturo Gatti's doing a good job tonight on the outside. He's able to score from the outside, keeping a safe distance away from his opponent. Arturo Gatti is making me real curious here, Teddy. I wonder, should he be sticking with this style after being rocked in this fight?
It's still early enough. I would say yes. You know, you don't want to panic. You don't want to just throw everything overboard. You want to stay with what brought you here. Hey, he's been taught this not for hours, not for days, not for weeks. You know, months and years he's been taught this. You don't throw it out. You stay with it.
Took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Chico able to land the counter punch. As this round comes to an end, Teddy, you just get the sense that at any point this fight could come to an end because it is being fought with bad intentions.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecards. They're letting everything go in every punch.
All right. Let's work on that cut. It's nothing. The cut's nothing. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. The swelling is nothing. Just focus on the fight.
They start up again. Back to action here with another round. But who knows how much longer it'll last. This has been a completely one-sided fight. Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. Arturo Gatti's cheek is ripped open right there. You can see the cut. Good counter punch from Corrales. Teddy, it's one of my favorite times of one of our fight broadcasts. When we make the declaration, he has to have a knockout to win.
And how's he going to do it? Well, I think he's got to be a photographer. He's got to be a guy that goes in the darkroom, really, Joe, and start looking at the negatives. During the night, a lot of pictures have been taken. He's got to go now and look back at those pictures and remember something, that he saw something. He saw a moment. He saw a spot where the guy dropped his hand. He pulled back, and he's got to go, and he's got to act on that moment.
His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Able to cover up that gut. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. End of this round. Joe and Teddy sitting ringside with you. It gives us time to reflect on the bigger picture of boxing. You know, it was interesting. We had a fan walk up to you earlier today and say, hey, I know you learned everything from the legendary Cus D'Amato, the great trainer. And he said to you, what's the one thing you took away from all your years with Cus? What did you say to him?
Well, it wasn't a paycheck, I'll tell you that much, because Cus didn't believe in paying you for that. He said you're going to college, you're getting a valuable education, and you're not even being forced to pay a tuition. So I understood that. We worked 7 days a week, so there was no union. Cus believed in working on Sundays, so you couldn't go complain and say I'm being overworked. But I think, seriously, that the most important thing that I learned, of course, that from a technical standpoint, you have to be really secure in those areas. No matter how much talent a fighter has, you have to teach them right, teach them the fundamentals, but mentally. You have to understand that a fighter's really always under fear. And you have to understand those dimensions, those parameters. And you have to be able to find a way to get in there, understanding how he feels mentally, and understanding how that can impair his judgment, stop him from doing simple physical things.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. Diego Corrales is in bad shape.
Come on, keep busy.
He is stunned, but somehow manages to have
Punch
the
it out,
wherewithal
punch
to
it
hold on. He was stunned, but now he's surviving. He's completely turned his offense off. You can see that he's just in an extreme defensive posture. But still, his opponent is scoring here.
Look, the extreme defensive posture is a problem. But if he was moving his head with his hands up, at least there'd be misses there. When his opponent would miss, there'd be an opening to come back where even if you didn't come back, his opponent would be a little worried about sitting in there on you.
Oh! Diego Corrales has gone down. A knockdown scored here. And boy, oh boy, he is in bad shape now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving. But if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
Corrales with a blocked punch. End of the round there, a round in which we did see the knockdown. And Teddy, when a fighter comes back to the corner, having just been floored, typically how are they acting? What are you seeing out of them?
Just imagine you just walked into a room and somebody hit you from behind. You dropped. You're afraid to go in that room again. So put a light on in that room and explain to him why he got dropped. He will not be afraid to go back in that room.
That's enough. Don't worry about it. You need to capitalize on his mistakes. I want to see that counter hook. Make him pay for his mistakes.
So here we are, all wondering, can he survive the start of this round after the way we saw him go down in that last round?
Well, it's up to his opponent. Now, his opponent gets a little careless and he rushes in a little bit too close. He could get a chance to grab those hands and tie him up. And then he can kill a little of the clock, survive.
Blocks the headshot. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. A minute to go in what has been 2 minutes of sensational action. Neither man coming off stride. You just look at his body language, and you can tell that he's drained. But what's going on inside his head right now, Ted?
And believe it or not, he's thinking about another line of work. He's thinking right now about doing something else. He's got to get that out of his mind, find the discipline, the special discipline that a fighter must have in these situations.
I don't know, Teddy. It just feels like one of those nights, one of those fights where somebody's getting hurt, where this is not going to the judges' scorecards.
I feel like I'm in Coney Island watching one of those hot dog eating contests where somebody's going to try to eat 50 of them, 60 of them. In other words, he's not worried how he's going to feel at the end of the night.
You need to cover up more, okay? You're leaving yourself open too much. Cover up. Don't worry about it. We'll take care of the cut. We'll take care of the cut. It's nothing, a small cut, nothing to worry about.
Another round underway, but how many more will we see? You get the sense this fight could be heading towards a stoppage. Good way to protect the midsection. Pulls the trigger fast. Good counter punch from Corrales. Ago in what has been a memorable round. Great stuff from these two. That is it. This fight is over. Arturo Gatti's got himself a stoppage win. The ref waves it off. Arturo Gatti's your winner by TKO. Teddy, another impressive performance by him.
In every way, defensively, offensively, and finishing up.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us, everyone.